This is the weekly podcast where we talk random stuff about games, news, and whatever's happening in the world. I'm Sidestruck, and with me are Queenac and Alliteration. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
What's up?
And what are we talking about first? What's the first topic gonna be?
Borderlands 2.
Okay, well, there's quite a bit of information been leaked about Borderlands 2. We know the reveal date is sometime, I can't remember if it's either June or September. I'm not sure if it got updated to September. But it sounds good. What do you guys think about it?
I'm mostly looking forward to playing through the game again, like playing through a different version of Borderlands with 3 other people, because last time I tried that, it was a really, really good laugh. So I'm hoping that as long as the 4-man multiplayer is good, I'm probably going to enjoy it.
I never played the first one, but I've watched the video about this on the internet, and I think it was the trailer, and it seems like there's millions of guns on it, thousands of guns, and it seems like the possibilities are endless, like different characters. We're going to do a 3-player co-op, aren't we, guys? Upload it to this channel.
Yeah, we are.
So,
Most
yeah,
likely.
I know jack about the game, really, so don't come to me.
That's alright. Well, I normally play as the assassin just because I like snipers and I like stealth, so the article I'm seeing here, apparently you gain the predator-like ability, which is deception, so you can confuse people as well as deal more damage. It's kind of like, it seems like a stealthy Super Saiyan mode type thing, where it's got a recharge time, but you go into this Master Assassin. So I'm not too sure. I know both you play as the soldier a lot, so
To be honest, I'd like to be the berserker, because
yeah,
we all know here how I play COD. Grab a gun,
Yeah, run.
push in, akimbo weapons, yeah.
get a kill, die, get a kill, die, get a kill, die type thing. But it works. So
Yeah.
Gunzerker, speaking of him, he gets the focus more of dual wielding weapons instead of melee combat. So it's you know how dual wielding is normally pretty limited in games. Like COD, you only get akimbo pistols and machine pistols or and submachine guns.
Yeah.
And they kind of suck.
Mm.
And Halo 3, you could have dual wielding. You could have dual wielding.
It was Halo 2.
Halo 3 has it as well. You get dual wielded pistols and Needler, I think. But when Halo Reach came out, I think they did away with that.
Yeah, I didn't see any dual wielding stuff in Halo Reach.
Yeah,
I should shut up.
dual wielding's definitely kind of limited normally in games, but Borderlands 2 seems to show like it's a main focus for the class. Apparently, the Gunzerker will be able to use any loadout, any combination of 2 weapons that suit the player. So you won't just have to dual wield 2 pistols that are the same type. You can have a pistol and a rocket launcher. So that sounds
Akimbo
freaking epic.
snipers.
No, that sounds absolutely awesome. Like, or you've got a long
Shotgun in one hand, rocket launcher in the other.
yeah, or a long range rifle or something like that. But it sounds epic. I actually cannot wait to play it.
And the word Zerker, I don't know if it was like this on the first one, but is he like a tank as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he take the
He
damage?
basically, in the first game, had a mode where he went completely invincible and just punched people
Yeah, he's
while
the
they're
heavy
screaming.
guy.
From what you've said, this guy sounds completely like OP. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's
You've got
usually
limited
like
movement.
yeah, there's something to set you back. Like on Gears of War 3, when you play at the Berserker, for example, you can hardly see anything. Like, there's got to be something that they've restricted.
Oh no, on Gears the Zerker is OP as fuck. It doesn't matter if you can't see much in beast mode or anything. You just like sprint in a direction and kill everything.
Run anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that kills you is fire, so and even that doesn't kill you like straight away. But the magic, I'm not too bothered about the magic in Borderlands. It seems more of a gunplay type game. But they get more aggressive type spells in this one apparently. You can capture people in spheres of energy, stuff like that, and just like throw them up and down on the floor. But yeah, magic doesn't seem to be too interesting personally to me. Are you guys fans of the magic?
Never been fans of magic on any game that I've played. RuneScape. It's my only real experience of it. But you know, just on those games, Magic is one of the best type of attack modes. I don't know what it's going to be like on Borderlands 2,
It
but
seems quite passive.
I'm sure there'll be like some bosses on it and stuff that like they have vulnerability to magic.
Yeah.
But you know, if we've only got 3 guys, we'd exclude the magic
Yeah.
and just get those other 3.
It seems a lot like the magic is more there to support the soldier and the... Well, it seems like the assassin's supposed to sit back, obviously. It's supposed to use sniper rifles and stealth. Soldiers are supposed to sit somewhere... I think maybe magic behind the soldier, soldier behind Zerker using turrets, and then the Zerker just runs in and kills everything. That's the way it seems to work. And honestly, the weaker link there seems to be the mage, where they don't particularly seem like they're doing anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, if the game comes out and mage seems to be like one epic type, destroy everything weapon.
Yeah, like, to me, mage, it's like a girl. So don't like call me sexist or anything, but I bet it's got like some sort of healing powers and like binds an enemy or something like that. I bet it's not just straight.
You mean like more natural type things, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I can't. If I was designing something like this for a mage, I'd obviously make it passive, like you've said the character will probably be, but I would probably add some kind of offense, like I know with it being passive, it's stuff like you'll be able to increase gun strength of you and your teammates, but maybe like later on make the mage more offensive, like what the white mage was in like Final Fantasy II, where it started off just buffing the team, and then eventually got some pretty powerful moves and just completely beasted through the whole game. If it was something like that, I might actually play that over Soldier, but we'll see how it turns out, I guess.
It does look very interesting. I mean, Borderlands has already like shown us the awesome like open world experience that it gave, and Borderlands 2 is going to be coming out before the Christmas rush, so that's the time when big games like such as Call of Duty, what else is going to come out this year? A new Elder Scrolls won't be coming out, a new Gears won't be coming out, a new Battlefield won't be coming out.
Just COD by the sound.
I'm not sure. I think COD might dominate the sales this year. But then Borderlands has the chance to take it away because...
Oh wait, there's also the new Counter-Strike's going to be coming out then.
That's the one for Xbox, PS3 and PC, isn't it?
Yeah, the new Valve one.
Yeah.
That's looking really good.
I don't think that'll be able to challenge Call of Duty, but I think the PC players that enjoy playing Xbox, so, like, for an example, maybe Justra, someone like that, is going to play it on Xbox because it'd be easier on Xbox. Like, you still get the same experience, but obviously PC gaming is much more difficult than Xbox and PS3.
Is it really? Because,
definitely.
Because surely it's easy to, like, snipe and stuff, because the amount of accuracy you can get with a mouse.
Not really. I mean,
I've never had a gun before.
I've done some PC gaming because I was for like a year straight a really avid Team Fortress player. Basically, on PCs, it's more like apparently on Modern Warfare 2 on the PC, the Scar H is the most overpowered weapon, simply because everyone does have that better amount of accuracy. But apparently sniping isn't as good, because taking one precise shot and you'll probably miss because PC lag is much worse than Xboxes and frame rates and stuff. But with the Scar you could just spray and then, in theory, take them out in that 2 to 3 bullets. But I wouldn't know. In Team Fortress, the sniper wasn't that overpowered of a class, because it was mainly you had to get a headshot, otherwise it wouldn't deal as much damage. And they kind of nerfed quickscoping with it, but, you know, that's just my personal opinion and what I've done on PC.
Yeah, because you actually speak from experience, and me and Scythe are
Honestly,
just like...
the only experience I've had with PC is watching a hell of a ton of Pro Mod. But when you watch COD 4 Pro Mod, they are the best players in the world, in my opinion. They're just like, well, if you just see, if on COD 4 on Xbox, you'll see the most newbie things going down, but Pro Mod is kind of like the MLG game battles type thing, just organized randomly into little tournaments and things. And I'm subscribed to Chaos TV, who do a lot of Pro Mod stuff as well as League of Legends, and the Pro Mod stuff they put on there is just the top quality COD 4 in the world. It's so good. Because, like, you know, we had the Game Battles team on Xbox, which we didn't particularly use.
Yeah.
Well, basically, if we were to play one of those, I mean, if we were at the same level as Xbox playing as we are at PC, and we played them on PC, we'd probably get
wrecked.
13 and 0 at S&D against them, because there's 13 rounds in Pro Mod. Basically, we'd get spawn naded, we'd all die. That's just how it works. They're that good.
Until like the last 10 seconds, they just teabag our corpses.
Exactly, and I think I see some correlation there between Xbox players and PC players, because we're better than average Xbox players. Even though, like, sometimes we get really shitty scores, we rage, we do that, but regularly one of us is leading the lobby at least. And yeah, I guess that makes us pub stompers, but we're better than average.
It's not hard to be better than average, because like you see lots of people on Xbox that like for example, watching your Road to Commander series, some of the times you don't even play that well, and you go like 24 for 12, and then you look why I've gone 24 for 12, you see a guy on their team's gone 0 for 19, something like that.
Normally it's the other way around. I'm doing well, but my team's doing badly. My team's going something like 3 and 21.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, like, on this subject, I don't really consider myself a pub stomper. I just play for fun and mess around. But if I need to, I can play decently well. But with that idea of us trying to play on Pro Mod,
we'd get raided.
I don't think we'd even have the PCs to do it.
No, honestly, everything about it just destroys us. Honestly.
We don't have the skill, we don't have the money.
But yeah. Anyway, moving on from that, Belf, me and you started the Pokemon XD playthrough the other night, and
it was Colosseum.
Colosseum it was. We played Colosseum instead of XD because the emulator was messing up, so we played the actual GameCube version of Colosseum, and that's going to be going up on TripleTapp as soon as we can get the memory stick from Oscar, etc.
On my hard drive.
Exactly. It's really mixed up how we actually did it. But how do you think that went, Belf, honestly? Because we spent the better part of 4 hours-ish recording, and
you didn't know
we only record like 2.5 hours of it, though.
I'm not sure, but it seems like 2 hours kind of slipped away from us somehow.
I can check for you now if you want. Like, it's just on my desktop, the video. So
yeah, I'll have a look.
I mean,
I don't think it matters too much.
Like, there were some things that I think we mentioned in the commentary, which we didn't know that much about, but now that I've actually looked up and some stuff about it, I know about, like, when we were talking about stuff going into hyper mode a lot, basically, the chances of it going into hyper mode, I think they're like 50% as soon as you get it, but then that chance decreases as the heart gauge opens.
Okay.
So that kind of makes sense.
But, I mean, honestly, I thought it was a night well spent. Like, we got a good chunk of recording done. Maybe a quarter of the game, because we actually got started.
I'd say about a
Maybe a
fifth.
fifth, yeah.
You got 2.5 hours
2.5
recorded.
hours. It seems little because we were... I mean, I'm not sure when we started. I think we started about 2 o'clock and then finished up about...
Oh no! Wait, there's another bit
okay.
too. There's 3 files on there. That one's 25 minutes. You got 3.25 hours
Seems
done.
more likely.
So
I think I slept through half of that.
There was a bit of grinding sessions going on, but yeah. I thought it was a good success. I think people are going to actually enjoy it. It's a good revisit to old Pokemon stuff.
All times.
Plus, it's the first thing.
And
It's the
just
first
in
thing we've
this-
actually recorded as a group for the channel specifically. So
We're going to be doing some zombies
We are,
later,
actually, yeah.
and obviously the Borderlands going to go up onto it, and then we could like
Possibly,
record some Minecraft for it or something. There's endless possibilities. Like we could just do like if we've got like a game, like we could even just record some 3-man COD
Yeah, we
sessions.
could.
Just us and a
I mean,
team tap hobby smart.
if the Coliseum playthrough goes well, I think it would be more than natural for us to then do
yeah, we've got to do
XD.
XD after Coliseum. I mean, I guess somehow we can generate the money to buy it. If not, we'll maybe use an emulator. I don't know, but
Wash cars.
yeah.
Buy generate. Scythe means receive donations from our loyal subscribers.
Yeah, that's totally
so,
not
yeah.
gonna happen. But anyway, as for any money, I actually got
Oh.
a partnership on my channel now because it's open to anyone who opts in. Oddly enough, I think I opted in about 3 months ago just to try it and see what the process is like. But my application seems to have been accepted, and now I can monetize my my videos, so I can put ads on them. Obviously, I'm not doing it for anything that's like a 10-second clip, because that would be completely pointless. But things like my Skyrim playthrough, which were actually getting quite a lot of views, I've put an ad on just to try and check it out. It's actually more complicated than you think, because the copyright references and things like that. It's so ridiculous how I mean, most of the applications to monetize videos are made, like, handled with bots. And apparently if you don't give sufficient information, which honestly I thought I gave, it'll just instantly reject it. And I got an email saying today that 3 of my videos, the 3 that I'd used to trial it, which actually have a decent number of views, got rejected because... In fact, it didn't even give me a reason. It just said there was insufficient amount of copyright evidence or something like that. One of which included the podcast me and Rob did on our solo channels, which was ridiculous because all it contained was our voices recorded on Audacity and a picture from my YouTube page. So I was like, how can they put copyright on my voice and your voice? How does that work? I guess it's the system messing up.
It's not even like we sound like
exactly.
anybody.
I guess it's the system messing up in the thing and just like deleting stuff that doesn't have a link in it or something. But YouTube's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's be honest. YouTube has just come like you see so many videos now on 302, 303 views.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. Like it's rare to see a video that's on like you see a video on either 302 views, something like that, or 50,000 views. You never see something like in the middle.
No,
do you?
yeah, I understand.
Like,
yeah.
So
I mean, it irritates me because people who complain about YouTube are normally the biggest people in YouTube, and they're the ones earning a very nice income from YouTube. So, I mean, I can understand how problems with the system would affect their income, but honestly, they should quit moaning and worry about, like, YouTube should worry about the little guys a bit more. I mean, it's really difficult for us to actually have a say in anything.
Yeah, but I can see where they're coming from, because if they're consistently getting 50k views in the video, but it's only coming up as, 300, it must be quite annoying just to see that.
Honestly, I don't know. I've never seen it like that in the Video Manager or anything. I don't know if I've never seen an example of someone who has actually got like 50k views on the Video Manager tab. Like where you check it personally. I mean, even I get bad like view numbers. I mean, on the related channels or related videos section of my videos, it'll say something like I don't know, Scythecraft, it got 9 views, and I'll go to the link and I've actually got 25 views, and it does kind of.
And those views do make a lot of difference, because like if you see something in 1 figures, but then you see something in 2 figures, I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why people don't understand why lesser channels have to spam. Because honestly, the few views that you might get from spamming a couple of videos to your mates and saying like, look, just give me a view, if you like it, subscribe, things like that. But people actually get really annoyed with spamming.
The only the only big YouTubers that actually are in it to kind of help other people out, from what I've seen, are obviously like Sark and all those guys on Respawn.
I
That used
guess
to,
they used
well,
to
what
be,
they
but
used
now
to basically. And you've got I don't watch Syndicate anymore, but from what I can tell, fan base and stuff. And then there's this guy called Gross Score, which none of you guys will
yeah,
know, but he's got like a
I know
program
about
going
him.
on where if you put in your title, Gross Score, please watch this video, or in the tags or something, he will watch it and he'll comment on it, and then it'll come up with like he's got like loads of subs. I don't know how many. He's got like into the like 50,000, say for example, and it'll come up in all of their sub boxes, so that'll get them views. I mean, like, it's annoying how hypocritical some of these big YouTubers are, saying like, "Oh yeah, we really care about our fans. Yeah, message me this, message me that." But as soon as they see someone like advertising their channel in their comment section, even if they've like watched all the videos since whatever they've started out or something, I mean, they'll have a go at them. I don't
I
know.
don't know, the whole
It's the idea that like YouTube, you start off as a little fish in a big pond, and then you just suddenly go to a big fish in a not that I would know, but it sounds like you're going to a big fish in a little pond who's just eating up all the smaller fish.
Agreed.
It just sounds ridiculous.
I do agree with that because there are so many people that benefit. I mean, you look at Woody's channel. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe when one of his videos goes viral, maybe 1/20th of the comments will be, "Hey Woody, can you check out my channel?" And those comments are getting him more and more money. So fanboys pay, even though they don't realize it.
Fanboys get
They
that
do.
YouTube monies.
And as for the people helping other people out, I mean, I haven't seen too many examples. I guess Trumpy did it a couple of weeks ago, where he said, you know, send me a video and I'll upload it to my channel or something. I think I know there are a couple of channels who just like community channels that help out. I mean, Vicstar's got one going. But other than that, I can't see how they want to help other people, because I can understand it, because honestly, why would you want more competition? If you're already earning quite limited income because some people watch other people's videos instead of yours, why would you want to add more competition to your videos?
I'm not gonna lie or anything. Like I mentioned in one of my videos, I know that no one's gonna watch it, but like COD videos, kind of now it's unless you've got something that's like you've got something about you, if you've got some sort of personality, it's really hard to distinguish between one COD video and another. Like obviously, if you've got someone like Sandy Ravage, he's completely out there by himself. Cianan is out there by himself. You know, they've both got something. Like he's got the skill. Cianan's just got an amazing personality that everybody loves. But to me, like Woody and other people, they're just like I think they're just like the
Woody's
same.
got good
Like,
connection with his subscribers quite a lot. Like with the Mail Monday thing, the fan mail, the questions, the Q&A stuff. He's got good production value.
yeah, but surely if you're gonna watch Inbox something, he's gonna watch Machinima Inbox. Because let's just face it, Sark is 180 times funnier than Woody.
I mean, that is
but you know,
some of the stuff. I mean, Machinima Respawn's based around humor now. It's but Woody's stuff is more like advice instead of actually like.
yeah, but I think most of the people, like say talking to him, are
Yeah,
like
they are.
8 years old or something. Like no one who's like a self-respecting adult's gonna post on a stranger's video saying, "Woody, how do I
Yeah,
go out
it's-
with somebody?" You know, like that's what all
Yeah,
of
they
his
are.
questions are about,
And,
really. Like romance.
I don't know. YouTube's crazy, and the communities in, like COD and things like that are even crazier. And I mean, I guess that brings us on to the topic of Hutch, because Hutch left Machinima and he made a cameo which was already filmed. Like, You know, they'd already filmed Bite Me Episode 6, which is the zombie series on Machinima Respawn. But Hutch and Sark made a cameo appearance. And I think that's going to be the last time anyone ever sees Hutch on the Respawn page. Because he's walked away from the community. He says he doesn't want to upload. He's deleted his Twitter. He said thank you to all his fans, and he's disappeared pretty much. He's gone back to North Carolina. Not like I'm stalker or anything, but that's just where it's been reported that he's gone, because I think that's his hometown. So, or it might be, I don't know if it's Carolina or California. I honestly don't know. Is it Carolina?
It's Carolina.
I honestly don't know.
It's Carolina. 'Cause he was in California anyway, like LA,
So,
California. Yeah. But I completely respect him for doing it, you know, because one of his reasons for leaving was that Respawn in the last year or so has just gone completely down the pan. Like, it used to be Sark, Cnanas, Hutch, three guys that everybody just like loved completely, didn't they? And now like, there's loads of different people, and like, do you remember when X-Jaws made an appearance for a week and he just got trolled in the comments section?
You're just talking about like Respawn, the show, but the channel turned to shit.
Oh yeah, that's just even worse. I haven't been subbed to the channel for like 6 months now. I just subbed to the Respawn show.
I don't understand what Machinima gains from spamming 20 videos a day, because better quality such as like...
I know what they gain. They gain money.
I don't know, because don't you think they might garner a few more views for like a top quality awesome series like Bite Me? If Bite Me got a day where, or even just a channel where it, you know, they were partnered, that channel's got all the partnership, all they upload is Bite Me every Friday, something like that. Everyone floods to that channel instead of watching the spam videos, which aren't very good. They're not great production quality, they're not great value for Machinima, and they're just putting them out there to upload. Well, don't you think they'd get more publicity for doing something good than doing a lot of something bad?
Yeah, because I mean, like Cnan has been regarded for being good, so he gets like 700k views in every video. I mean, Bite Me's definitely got that sort of potential because it's a really good show. And they must pump loads of money into it and don't receive that much out of it. And I think that's purely because of them spamming crappy videos. But I think one of the main problems is they've employed so many people. They can't just go up to all the people employed and go, you're all fired, can you? Because that's just morally incorrect. They should have thought about it before they just started recruiting everyone. Like the first couple of seasons of seasons of Respawn were actually good. Like they had the same few people on virtually every time, Kenbert and those sort of guys. But now it's just like freaking.
I guess it's the idea that when they first started out, like when Machinima first started out, people put a lot of effort into the things that they made. So it was basically quality over quantity. But since those people have slowly faded out, and everyone's trying to get into that niche of being a big Machinima director, since there's so much, it's gone to quantity over quality. But I don't really think that that's a good idea, but I guess they can't really change what people are watching. If it works, they'll keep doing it.
But the problem is it doesn't really work anymore, because they used to just be I'm just basing this on pure stats, the views. They're getting so many less views per video than what they used to do. And I think that's because kind of like the generation that watched season 1 of Respawn and Machinima have kind of like, maybe they've grown out of it now or something, and they're just relying on new people to come in. But yeah, as I say, I think YouTube's just completely
you know the funny thing about YouTube?
Virtually.
People love a good drama, like, and back in the day,
Reply Girls.
Who was it? Wings and Hutch had a big debate on snipers in Modern Warfare 2 when the game first came out, and that boosted both of their channel. Well, mostly Wings, because Hutch was already up there at the top. He'd been doing it for a while, but it boosted Wings' channel so much, and that's got him nearly to 1 million views now on that one video. So I guess the overpopulation kind of saturated the the community even more by stopping that level of intimacy between commentators and audience, things like that. Because I guess Wings was just in Hutch's audience and spoke out against him, and that boosted his life, basically. I mean, it's interesting because of the effect drama could have. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a few months, there was the whole drama with, obviously, Jesus and Woody's gamertag, where Jesus was basically talking shit about Woody's son, who has, I can't remember, autism. I don't know what form or anything, but I just know generalization, it's autism. And obviously Jesus was calling his kid, like, retarded. He said he was gonna rape Woody's wife and make his kid watch, things like that. It was, and Woody said, fight him, go and fight him at PAX, and they had it all sorted until, obviously, Jesus, I don't think he went to PAX. He said something about having to travel to a different place because of business, and that drama must have boosted, obviously, Jesus' channel, even just for that month or so.
Well, modern day society is completely drawn to controversy. Like, if you read the newspaper, it's just so and so has spoken out against so and so. Like all these, like the music I listen to and Belf listens to and you listen to, I suppose, like metal is just kind of, I don't know. It's because the origins were formed on like controversy. Like, there were no band like before Slayer and Megadeth and stuff that sung about blood raining from the sky and stuff like that. I mean, it's just
Holy war. Yeah,
it's just like everything develops from controversy and dispute, and that's how people gain popularity. Like I like a bit of urban hip hop, like from London and stuff. And there was this really big artist called Gets, and there was this other one that was like called him out as they do, and that's completely gained in popularity. Same in like WWE, for example.
They thrive. They need
like,
storylines
if
because
someone,
it's not entertaining without it.
Yeah, and the storylines are always the big guy starts like the guy that's got the championship belt. Like, it's always like one person goes behind the other person's back, and it's just complete surprises. And yeah, it's quite enthralling at times.
Well, I mean, I can understand why Hutch walked away from all this. Like, it's not about fun anymore. I mean, obviously we're doing this for fun. Hardly anyone seems to watch these. We're not gaining money from it. This is all in good fun. We're just like, oh, we're on Skype together. Let's record a podcast. Let's see what people, have to say, and if they appreciate our views, which, a lot of people do. And it seems to me like more people are focused on, I must be that big director. I've got to go and be Wings. I've got to go be Woody. I've got to go be Syndicate. I've got to be a better Sandy Ravage than Sandy Ravage is. And it's all kind of cutthroat, and I can understand why Hutch walked away at the time. I mean, Hutch has done what he had to do. He's done, pretty much everything in YouTube. He's turned a hobby into a career, things like that. He's probably Machinima, do you think, maybe the biggest company in YouTube? Because it is a company.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely in the game.
It's just
part of YouTube.
a giant.
Yeah.
If you think anyone who's involved in YouTube, I'm pretty sure even like someone like Ray William Johnson, he's completely detached from the whole gaming thing, and yet Machinima, he would understand the name. People like Epic Mealtime, who've like done collaborations with people like FPS Russia, they'd know Machinima.
Yeah, like people that don't have consoles at school anymore know Machinima. Yeah, I was sitting next to someone in biology the other day, and they were just like, me and you were talking about Machinima and like Yushin and stuff, like sad little nerds do, and he was like, oh, I haven't watched Respawn in ages.
It's weird how much of an impact that company could have, and it's kind of half due to Hutch's big contribution to the gaming thing, I mean, I know he wasn't the first to do it. I think Blame Truth was recorded as the very first person to post with commentary. Xcal did it without commentary.
I love Blame
Then
Truth.
Blame Truth one-upped him. But they're like really good friends, so yeah. I mean, Hutch did it all pretty much. He got a well-paid salary job. He was kind of a voice for the community for a while, and I think walking away is going to leave some very big, important shoes to fill. I don't think Respawn's going to recover from it quite as, you know, it's difficult to explain.
Someone posted in the comments one of the Respawn episodes, I think it was the PAX one, when, I think it was like, when Hutch left, Respawn was basically destroyed. When Sark leaves, it'll be absolutely killed off. Like, it's just waiting until if Sark and Nanas left. I don't know. He's definitely over 20. He's definitely older than Hutch.
Approaching 40. If not, then he's already past it. And honestly, he's gonna be. He's.
I don't think he doesn't look 40. Definitely doesn't look 40.
You obviously haven't seen
no,
the,
I haven't seen
retro
him with his shirt
Respawn
off.
stuff. That, yeah. So I don't know. He seems to be pushing it a bit. He's still funny. He's still an awesome guy, but maybe
he's still hilarious. Well, do you know he got into it? He was like a TV actor. He was on ads.
I didn't know that. I thought he was a journalist for Machinima. He was a gaming journalist at the time.
He didn't. Yeah, he probably was as well. Lots of people on TV are journalists, like Jeremy Clarkson, for example. But you know, he didn't start out.
Yeah, exactly.
By being, you know, posting
which is quite interesting because he's now
he did it his own way.
The main guy. He's.
No one else can make it like that now anymore, though. That's like the only spot. There was one spot for hosting Respawn.
But I don't know. I mean, Nanas doesn't post to his channel much, but he's started again. He's doing at least a video.
He started
a week,
a lot more. Doing more than that. I think he's doing about 3 on average now. He's quit his RTC. He's carrying on with his He's doing like he wants to start doing indie games. I think like. In this video, I've sounded like such a scene on his fanboy, but yeah, I don't really watch. You can't be
interested in what we talk about and not consider Sinan as, even if you don't like him as a person, he's influential, and you know his voice as soon as you hear it. It's like if I made it. Could you imagine the hate if I got a commentary that was just like, "Hello everyone, my name is Cystruck and I'm playing the Call of Duties." Could you imagine the hate I would get because even though I'm not a big channel, no, honestly they would.
Nobody would watch it.
If I put something related to Siananas in the title, sent it around to people,
I wanted to see Siananas
someone would
have
post in the comment section of Siananas video something like the link to my video and said, "Siananas,
this guy's
kill him with fire. He's stealing your voice." It's like okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode now, I think, guys. We've talked about everything.
We have.
We've talked about everything we want to talk about.
Oh well.
Lots of
I've barely talked.
Yeah, you've just been sat there listening to Josh's beautiful voice.
Hello, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, hello.
Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode of the podcast. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first upload to TripleTapp, and we'll see you again next week with TappTalk. Peace out.